Hey guys, hope you had a good spring break. Just getting away, and I know you're limited on what you can do because of everything going on, but hope you had a relaxing time. And we're back doing some work for the second half here. So hope things are going well for you. Um, we're moving on to another topic here, rational expressions, simplifying rational expressions. Now guys, we did some things with this first semester. So you might remember some of this. This was where we had kind of simplifying fractions. So I want to go back to what we did first semester. Okay, and then we're going to actually go on to the new stuff, but I wanted to review this. So again, remember rational expressions. Whoop, drop my marker. Okay. Rational expressions. Rational just means fraction. So basically, simplifying fraction expressions, okay? So we're trying to simplify this fraction. Now what's nice, some of this is similar to what you did back in middle school, and then obviously there's new stuff involved as well, okay? So again, our answer is going to be a fraction. We got 6 and 18. So let's start with the regular numbers, 6 and 18. Remember, guys, we tried to say, what's the biggest thing that I can reduce into 6 and 18? Now again, if you see like, okay, 2 goes in, if you see, okay, 3 goes in, the problem is that's not going to simplify it completely. So if you did 2 or you did 3, you would have to reduce it again. The biggest number that goes into 6 and 18 is actually 6. I mean, 6 goes into itself. Remember, any number goes into itself, but because 6 can also go into 18, then the biggest number that goes into 6 and 18 is actually 6. So remember, we want to do a little divide by 6. So 6 divided by 6 kind of goes away. I mean, you can say there's a 1 there. Remember, guys, in math, we don't really ever have to write a 1. Okay, unless it's the only thing left in the position. So, but there's going to be other stuff left. Okay, so I really don't have to put that 1. Or, you know, let me put the 1, and then we'll just erase it at the end if I don't need it. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, but 18 divided by 6. 18 divided by 6, that's a 3. So 6 divided by 6, a 1. 18 divided by 6, a 3. So there's my numbers. Now again, if you remember back first semester, when I have an x5 and an x3, the smaller one goes up and subtracts from the larger one. I don't know if you remember that. So the smaller, the x3 goes up and subtracts from the x5. 5 minus 3. Now that is the bigger ones in the numerator, so 5 minus 3 is 2, so that leftover x2 is going to be on top. Okay, the x3 on the bottom goes away. Okay, so I can kind of cross that out. Now remember, if I have a y and there's no exponent, I think of it as a 1. Remember, so y1, that goes down and subtracts from the y5. So y5 minus 1, but look, now that's in the denominator. See how that 5 is in the denominator? So 5 minus 1 means the 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, is going to be in the denominator. Okay, everybody see that? So I've got x2 in the numerator, I've got y4 in the denominator. Now again, z doesn't have an exponent on the bottom, so I put a 1. The 1 goes up and subtracts from the 6. 6 minus 1 is obviously 5, so z5, boom. That is our answer right there. So again, 6 divided by 6 is 1, 18 divided by 6 is 3. The smaller power goes up and subtracts from the bigger power, so 3 take away from 5 leaves x2. The 1, that wasn't there, but I put it, 1 take away from 5 leaves a y4. The z1, I had to put that 1 there, subtract from the z6. 6 minus 1 is z5. Now, this is what I was talking about. We don't really need that 1. Now, if there was nothing else in the numerator, I'd leave that 1, because you got to have something. But since there's other stuff, we don't really need that 1. That would actually be what you would see on the ACT or on a test answer key. They're not going to have the 1 there. Now, a lot of times I let you put the 1. I don't really take off, but you really don't need that 1. So there's our answer right there. X squared z5 over 3y4. Okay, let's try another one here. Okay, and then you're going to have a couple to do for homework. Okay, so similar steps. Okay, 45 and 27. 45 and 27. Now again, if you have a calculator, you're going to try some numbers. Some of you are good with the times tables. What's the biggest thing that goes into 45 and 27? Actually, 9. 9 goes into 45 and 9 goes into 27. Okay, so divide by 9. Divide by 9. 45 divided by 9 is obviously a 5. Excuse me. 27 divided by 9 is a 3. So 5/3 or 5 over 3 is what's left over if I reduce 45 by 9 and 27 by 9. Now again, A, 5 on top, A on the bottom, but remember I got to put a 1 there. So the 1 comes up and subtracts. So A, 5 minus 1 would be A4. Okay. Now I did something a little strange because it can confuse people. I've got a B3 on the bottom. I don't have any B at all on the top. There's no B up here. So there's no canceling. So that B3 on the bottom is just going to stay B3. See that? So if there's nothing on the top to cancel, then it just stays. Okay. Now the C on top, I got to think of as a 1. So C1 comes down, subtracts from the C2. C2 minus 1 is C1. Now, guys, just like the 1, I don't really need to put that little 1 there. Okay, so actually that would be the answer you'd be looking for right here. So 2 minus 1 is C1, but just like I add a 1, I don't need to really, I can take away a 1. So this would actually be the answer right here. 5A4 over 3B3C. That would be the answer you would look for on the ACT or whatever if they gave you a problem like this, okay? Now again, this is still a review from first semester, so hopefully it's not a big deal. Okay, let me show you. You got a couple of these for your homework, okay, in blue down here, okay? So you've got 3x3y z7 on the top, 12x2y4z on the bottom for that first one. Okay, and the second one, 48, A4B2C on the top, and then 32AC6 on the bottom. Okay, so these are pretty similar to the ones I just did. Again, type it in the best you can. I know these weird fractions are a little tough to type in the calc on that journal, but do the best you can. As long as you try it and you know, try to enter in your answer the best you can, you'll get credit. Okay? So we'll do some more of these on the next video. Okay? Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.